Mr. TG. This is lesson 4.6, the last video of section 4.6 on completing the square. In this video, we are going to use completing the square to change an equation that is in standard form to vertex form. Now, you recall we've already done this in section 4.2. If you watch that video, we showed you another technique on how to do that. But I think now that we know how to complete the square, you might like this a little bit better. The objective is the same, though. It's to change an equation that's in standard form to vertex form. Here's how we start. You take your equation, you separate the x squared and the 4x from the minus 7, so you bring that over here. You insert two blanks. We're going to fill those in with numbers and ask ourselves, what would I have to put here to turn this into a perfect square trinomial? And that, of course, is 1/2 b squared. 1/2 of 4 is 2, squared is 4. Now, when we solve equations, we put the 4 on this side to balance things off. In this case, in order to balance the equation, we're going to make this a -4. Of course, 4 and -4, net gain is 0. But the reason we're doing this is not to change the equation, but to rewrite it in a form that we can identify the vertex. Last step, factor the trinomial, x plus 2 squared. Add the -4 and the -7, you get -11, and you have yourself the vertex form of this equation. And so it's going to start at -2, -11. And it's obviously a little bit more efficient than the way we taught it in section 2. Now, just like with when we solve equations completing the square, the a term has to be 1. So what if it's not? You can still complete the square by changing it to vertex form. So what we're going to do is separate again, and then you're going to put plus something and plus something here. And then we're going to factor out this 2. Whatever that a term is, you factor it out. And if I factor it out of both of these, I get x squared minus 6x plus something minus 1. Now, just looking inside the parentheses, I know I've got to add a 9 here to make that a perfect square trinomial. The reason being, -6 divided by 2 is -3, squared is 9. Now, to negate that, I add its opposite here. Now, we're not going to put a -9 here. We're going to put a -18. You have to consider what I actually added to the equation. I've added not 9, but 2 times 9, and we negate that over there. Last step, just simply factor, so you get 2 times x minus 3 squared. Those are the binomial factors of this trinomial, and then minus 19, which is the difference of -18 and 1. As you can see, now we have an equation in vertex form with an a value bigger than 1. We know the vertex here is at 3, -19. Hopefully this was helpful for you, and certainly use it if you want. It's your choice. You can also go through the video in section 4.2, watch that, and they'll show you again how to change it to vertex, from standard form to vertex form, and you decide which one's better. Good luck with this, and thanks for watching.